Sachin Tendulkar would be looking to make an impact in this World Cup. He's not had the big scores he would have liked this season.
It's nicely played, straight to mid-on. So right off the meat of the bat. He'd want to feel it on the meat of the bat just a little bit before he starts really smashing it. But one thing we do know about him, if it's short, he's going to play that pull shot.
Certainly doesn't waste any time. He picks the length very quickly, Sachin Tendulkar. And that's been his strength as a batsman. Very good eye and very quick on his feet.
It's well played into the gap. He's got it through as well. It's rolling down the fence. This will get to the boundary. So Sachin Tendulkar off with a 4 as well. So both batsmen have opened their scoring with boundaries.
A lovely piece of timing here from Sachin Tendulkar. Just rocked back onto that back foot and just eased it through the offside. A bit of misfield, but this outfield is so quick that it still went to the fence for 4. That really should do his confidence a world of good.
Well, that's well bowled. That was very close. Well, that was interesting. Tendulkar was looking at playing that one away on the onside, and that very nearly got past his bat. As it turned out, it hit the front edge and went wide of slip. Close call.
Well, he's closing the face of the bat here a little too soon, Sachin Tendulkar. Gets a leading edge and just eluding that fielder at slip. Really a close call this for Sachin Tendulkar.
That could so easily have gone straight back to the bowler.
Looks to threaten with every shot. You saw even one a backward defensive clip, race for 4 3 overs ago.
Yes, he's only a little fella, but he's got a lot of strength. We saw when he was fielding, he was getting the ball right on top of the stumps from the deep positions. Very strong wrists, very strong shoulders.
Well, that didn't look all that short, but he moved into position so well. Not perfectly timed, but good enough for 3. Suji, the fielder, he's had to move. A good throw from the boundary. He really made that one motor. But Tendulkar's in for another 3. At the end of the over, it's 54 for no wicket. Little uppish, and he nearly went there, the little master. But he got away with it. Suji, the bowler. Didn't quite time that, but just out of his reach. Yes, the openers really did well. Chinnasama was terrific.
Oh yes, he batted pretty well. It normally doesn't bat like that, but when he got out and came into the dressing room, he was saying that he's feeling on top of the world. He was saying the atmosphere was tremendous. He felt like just flowing. And that's, I'm sure that experience every cricketer would love to have.
Well, he's just picked it up from just short of a length and made a nonsense of it. Fantastic play from an amazing player, and 4 more for Tendulkar. Just watch this. Not much short of a length, but his eye is so good. He murdered it. And tell us a little bit about actually getting to this competition, getting runners-up, but getting to the final of the ICC Trophy.
Oh yes, the trophy was played in 1994 in Kenya, and when the trophy was played, we kind of thought that we could make it, and we believed in ourselves. We had some very good teams, we had some very close games. Unfortunately, we lost to UAE in the finals, but that was good enough to bring us into the World Cup, which of course is a tremendous experience.
And what have the management been telling you? To enjoy yourselves, relish the experience? I mean, obviously, realistically, you're not in here to compete. You're going to try and win, of course, but you can't really hope to get through after this stage.
Well, the management has been tremendous. They've been telling us, don't get overwhelmed by the situation. You've come here, you've made it to the World Cup. Put the best performance you can. Obviously, you know, you can't make mountains out of molehills. But lovely shot.
Another staggering shot. Immense power. And through the infield at one heck of a rate. It went through the close fielder in a rush.
The close fielder was our captain, Maurice Odumbe.
And he was in the process of getting his hands up when the ball was 2/3 of the way to the boundary.
Oh yes, that's Sachin. When he hits them, they stay hit.
Tendulkar's now on 43. Could well go as well. Not much movement of the foot, but the bat came flashing down, and there's 4 more for Sachin Tendulkar. The end of the over, 67 for no wicket.
It's a world of good. One must remember this is the first one-day international they're playing in almost 3 months, so it's a good opportunity to regroup.
Good shot by Tendulkar. Wide of the off stump by Ali. And beautifully timed, beautifully placed.
Well, again here, Rajapali giving Tendulkar the room outside the off stump. And he had absolutely no problem in getting that front foot out and smashing it through the covers. Hitting it on the up in the end.
That one right at the end of the bat was that wide. Another 4. This time a full toss and quite easily dispatched again. End of the 16th over. It's 85 without loss.
2 boundaries of the last 2 balls for Tendulkar, and the Indians really motoring along.
That was the first one, and then the second. Century partnership on the way for India. And there it is. Beautiful shot by Sachin Tendulkar, and what a way to bring up that central partnership. Opening partnership of 100 runs in just the 20th over.
What a nice way to start the Wills World Cup for India. Opening stand of 100 runs, and here moment David Tikolo pits the ball up. Sachin Tendulkar crashes this through the covers. He's been in there long. Have given a very good account of themselves today. They've stuck to their task. They were in with a chance of scoring a little more than the runs they got. They could have scored about 230 or so if they had not lost wickets halfway through the innings. Not even in the field, but also from the keeper.
Just a single again, or could it be a bit of a fumble and they get back for 2?
Tendulkar here running the first run very quickly, keeping his eyes on the ball, and moment Martin Suji there misfielded. Sachin Tendulkar quick to come back, just getting his eyes off the ball there, Martin Suji, allowing Tendulkar to come back for the second run. As long as Tendulkar is there in the middle, India should win this game quite comfortably. Which would mean their next opponents would be the West Indies. Michael, it was nice to see Curtly Ambrose back among the wickets and picking up the Man of the Match award in the game against Zimbabwe.
Yes, that was one pleasing aspect for the West Indies, to see Curtly Ambrose back in full flow, bowling well and getting the Man of the Match. Back for the second again. I think the West Indies were glad to have both Tendulkar and Brian Lara firing in the first game. Well, they certainly will need them throughout this tournament. That man in your picture will be Ambrose's target the next time around, hoping to get rid of him quickly. What a shot. Beautiful. No point in moving after hitting shots like that.
A glorious cover drive that from Tendulkar. The man at cover and mid-off can only be spectators. Put right to the pitch of the ball and bang through the covers for more.
I think Maurice Odumbe has to set slightly less attacking field to Tendulkar. He had 5 inside the circle, which is a bit of a luxury really. There goes the 5th man out, so now there are 4. Now he goes through the mid-wicket region. This one won't get to the boundary. Hurry back for 2.
Well, Tendulkar really now toying with the Kenyan attack, picking his spot and getting runs quite easily. Here he goes over the infield.
Does creep in.
Just a single. Maybe there shouldn't have been one there.
19 overs left. And the big crowd here today anticipating a Tendulkar century. Well, he's on target. He's 93 not out. Things have gone a little quiet in the last 5 or 6 overs, but still the crowd have got their money's worth.
He's got that one away nicely. No one fine, and they'll be looking for 3 here. And eventually settling for 2. As these two like this Cuttuck ground, first wicket partnerships for India between Tendulkar and it was Tendulkar and Jadeja, 176. That's India West Indies on the 9th 11th 94. There's a lovely partnership between these two, and then Shrikant and Ravi Shastri, my co-commentator here in the season of 84, put together a partnership of 188. I bet that was interesting, being down the other end of Chris Shrikant.
Certainly was, because he had a field day that day. He just went after the bowling, and I remember when he got out for 99, I must have been about 45 or 50. He really was on the rampage.
Yes, he definitely was one of my favourite openers. Tendulkar on 96. Oh, that's wide. Way down the leg side. Well, he's on 96. He needs a 4 for his century, and that's what the crowd want, a 4 or a 6. Outside off stump and fumbled. Well, that was going for 4, but he got a hand on that one, so 1 more to Tendulkar. He moves on to 97.
Good fielding here by Edward Odumbe, because Tendulkar had given himself room and looked to hit that through the covers, but just got his hand in the nick of time. He certainly wouldn't like to aggravate that injury.
So it's Tendulkar again. He's on 97. Straight back at Asif Karim, the left-arm orthodox spinner from Holland, from Kenya. Now, just let's have a look to see where we can pick up some gaps here. Well, if he cuts it away square, he's got a 4. If he sweeps it square, he's got 4. If he plays it fine on the leg side, he's got 4. However, I think he's going to look for them in ones. And that was very good effort there by the keeper. He really did go after that one and let it go. I think Tendulkar was probably going to be home, but this was not bad fielding.
Good cricket all round here. Tendulkar quick to call, and Otieno, a flash from behind the stumps, comes out there and just misses the stumps. Tendulkar would have been home, but good cricket nevertheless.
Oh, they've asked the question. Everyone's holding that up, and they cannot believe it. Well, I'd like to see that replay.
Well, the Kenyans definitely thought they'd got Sachin Tendulkar here. Must have just come off the pad, but definitely the decision going in favor of the batsman.
He's going to have to go. This is him on his way, gets sent back. In comes the throw, and it very nearly takes his head off. Well, they're putting some pressure on. This is good cricket from the guys from Kenya.
Well, this really is exciting. They put pressure on Tendulkar. They've got the field in, not allowing him to take that single. So even after getting 99, he's got to earn that 1 run.
That's well bowled. Well, this is good cricket from them. They've brought the fieldsmen in. They're saving the one. They're looking very energetic. They're not going to get an easy single here, that's for sure. Absolutely riveted. Well bowled. There we are, so far so good. And another dot ball. There we are, all the Norths. That's a very good over. Well, that's very well bowled. 164. We'll start getting carried away. And the Kenyans will be looking to save the single. There's a gap at mid-on for him. If he can hit the ball straight down the ground to mid-on, he'll get 1. They should bring him in, force him to do something. Morris Adumbe to Sachin Tendulkar. He's on 99, never scored 100 in World Cup cricket. And he's dragging it out for him. And what's more, he didn't let it go. A little bit of gamesmanship out there.
Well, Morris Adumbe keeping up the pressure. Sachin Tendulkar dearly wanting that single, but the ball didn't come.
Straight to short mid-wicket. So I think he's targeting the gap at mid-wicket or mid-on. He's going to get this one through the onside field, either straight down the ground or in between those two fieldsmen on the onside. Sidhu saying no. Tendulkar desperate to get this single. Get this 100 over with, and then he can get on with it. Deliveries without scoring a run.
Oh yes, no!
One spins and goes down the leg side. 9 deliveries without scoring a run. Don't tell me people don't get nervous on 99.
number 10 will just be the lucky one for Sachin.
He's got that away, that's it. A tremendous performance by Sachin Tendulkar. His first 100 in World Cup cricket, his 5th in one-day internationals, and his fans are loving every second of it.
A big score under his belt.
That's gone a long way and very straight indeed. That's 4 more to Tendulkar.
Best place to hit, straight over the bowler's head. You can't really set a field for that. Hit the ball straight and you will be playing in safe territory.
And they'll be coming back for 2, yes. Comfortably back for 2, Tendulkar. Just tickling it onto the onside.
Still hungry to get those runs, still anxious to keep the strike. Sachin Tendulkar showing the kind of run hunger India needs in this tournament.
Has gone. Found the gap beautifully, Tendulkar. There's a man out behind square and one in front of square. That's a big hit. It's going, gone. That's the way to hit over the top, Tendulkar says.
And a little bit of a worry there, because after he hit that shot, hitting with the spin high into the crowd, Tendulkar was catching the back of his leg. Just a bit of cramp, perhaps.
A little tickle this time. From a powerful blow over mid-wicket to a fine tickle down the fine leg.
I'm not really surprised, Michael. Tickolo was asking for a tickle.
Well, it's not a day-night game, but the fires still burn brightly.
All the newspapers, all the boards that they bring to signal.
Quite easily dispatched by Mungia. Tendulkar hasn't hit the winning